double day 15, which is a gate and a post, which you double, I guess. And today's die is a pine branch. And the scale of these are very different, but I'm going to try and incorporate both on the same card. Now this one, if I had done a project yesterday, I would probably do what I will be doing in a moment. I'll make this gate sit in a snowy landscape. And I'll try to find somewhere to put this in the foreground, because this is so much bigger. It'll be closer to the viewer of the picture, whatever to call it. The art. If you put it here, the tree is, then this is a tiny gate for tiny people. All of a sudden, could be a gnome gate. I don't want to judge, but I have seen a few spoilers, pictures of what people have done with this one, and one I didn't see was anyone who had made pearly gates, because I actually thought, and that's maybe a bit morbid, but this could be the gate to heaven. Could be. So that's an idea for you. Let's get this started. I have already folded my card base, and I need a panel to build on. See if I have a big enough piece in here, it would look that way. Since I would like a nice margin around here. Let's start by doing a, let's see, I can only get 13, that's not good enough. Then only 13 and a half this way, not a half, 13 and 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 9 on this side. Alright, these can be used for snowbanks. Yes, plural. And the question... Ooh, it's a bit... it's been folded and then cut. Well, question is, do I go this way? Or that way? I think we're going this way. To get some distance from the branch here to the gate. So I need the gate. I think I'll cut that in. Let's do gray. Same with this. And I got my stencil bag out. I do actually have an embossing folder for what are they called? Bricks. And also this cuts the singular bricks actually. But I'm gonna stick with the stencil. It's just another way of doing it. And that I also want in gray. Let's see how much gray I have in this color. This also has some texture, which is nice. That would at least be enough for the walls and the posts. So, cut off a piece that is 9. I have enough. Definitely have enough for the stencil. And I have a scrap here. Can possibly do this. Yes, yes, I could. Righty. And around that, let's do the gate. Oh, it truly just fits on here. Very nice. I'm figuring this is going to be a longer video because it's kind of a big project, I think. Oh, this is delicate. I'm going to have to double it up. But it is stuck together, so you will have to cut this if you want it open. Right. So let me get all these pieces out of the way. this one I didn't even put in. Oh, goodness. Because they'll probably need to be doubled up as well. Not that it fits in here, but yeah. I do like this die a lot, but I'm not sure I'll get much use of it out of it other than this project. But who knows? Sometimes we'll be surprised at what you use the most. Okay, there we go. And try to pull that out. Let's cut this one. Once. There we go. Okay. Twice. Three. I also have to put it on here. Forgot about that. I just jumped right into the project. Okay. Get here. Get out here. 3. And 4. Let's start by assembling those. Such. And I love that these are so easy to layer. Most of their dies really don't give you much trouble when it comes to that. This one may be a bit different. This would be the best solution. didn't go too badly, I think. Let's just press it there for a sec. Alright, snowbanks. Or should I? Or maybe I should just do the bricks first. And I'll not need any more than this height. Put some temporary adhesive on here to hold it here on this page. And I'm thinking, should I do, no, let's do gray bricks. I think that would fit better. I'm uncertain whether I could do red. Let's just test it for a sec. Could we do red on here? No, we could. And let's try it. Okay. There, I think. Oh. Yes, I have scraps of tape everywhere. I think I'm keeping these gray, but I will be shading them. That on the list then. I need to wash them. Give them a bit too. And I'll put them like this. Because when I put them next to each other, I often mess up my shading. It's gray. A bit from the other side. Oh, oops. let's leave it at that. Just take, ooh, let's put the lid on this. Clean this up. Just gonna remove the white pieces here. Do it. There's two on this and this one, and that can hang there for now. So we need a snow bank in front. Then we need these elements. It would be sit here in the snow, and then of course the wall out here. There. This could go down here. Goes in there. And then this branch hanging in the foreground. We need some kind of color in the background. I'm guessing that would be Uncharted Mariner. I will not need this part down here, so that is really annoying. I'll do like the other day when I did the hat. Just pull it down here. May even add some snowflakes. You can see I've actually done die cutting or something on this. I don't know if you can see the lines. So I'll have to try and hide that with embellishments. them. To get the temporary adhesive, prefer to remove it before I attach anything permanently. I don't want to think I put it on and then it actually just temporary adhesive holding it. So. Okay. Maybe I'll start with the gate. Maybe that's the easiest. I can't have to build from the back. That's right. Need these two out here. Then we can put the gate on. I think this is the middle. And hopefully this is straight. I want it this way up. I think we need to clean this table. That should do it. All right. I'm gonna need something to build up here. That's a bit high off. If I just glue the bank down here, it'll look weird. So I have to level up here. Oh goodness. More of that. Oh, that's really good for it. Not poke myself. I'm getting to the top layer here. It is, I think this will do. And most of this glue is now dry, so let's add some new glue. There we go. Okay. And of course I'm gonna need some Stickles for the snow, as I've done for all the other things. And I'm thinking maybe I need some snow up here as well. And this time I'll first color white. Let's do the white one. Maybe I should just kind of like what I did on the birdhouse. That off. And hopefully less glue over here. Such. Right on top here. Ooh, use the pen. this. Okay. Alrighty. Snowflakes and the pine branch. I'll need that in blue. And that's this one I've been using. I'm just gonna keep going with that. And I will need a few of them to stack it up to make the dimensions seem more legit. Excuse me. Let's do that twice. That did help. Okay, so this is intricate enough you need to pass it more than once through the machine. Just gonna put these out. Of course going to go on the other side. That's the thing with dies. You have to remember they are always backwards. I forgot passing it through twice. That's how much I am concentrating right now. I am feeling the age, I guess. I always marvel when, especially in fantasy books, someone is given an oral message and they manage to deliver it word for word to the recipient. Is there any people nowadays who can actually do that? I sure can't. That would not work for me. Maybe if I saw the text I would remember it, but I'm not even sure then. Again, forgot. Again, the brain. wonder if I should just double them or triple them. Any opinions out there? Take longer, but I think it'll look better. Maybe. And I'm gone into the abyss. That's a good thing I have more. I don't know why toothpick has just always been super helpful to have in the bathroom, in my opinion. I'll do 3. And I forgot again. Goodness me. Could also be a sign that it's time to wrap up. My back is killing me. I really want to finish, you know? Don't like leaving things undone. One more. And then I can move on. Remember, put it through twice. First one way, and then the other. Alright. Alright. There. Okay. Out. And away. I'm uncertain whether I need to glue all the needles so I can just do more of a stem kind of glue. Let's see. How did that get on the front? Not the best. I was expecting the gate to be the problem, but apparently this one is the one that's hard to layer. This is definitely gonna need a block while it dries. It's not very cooperative. There. Okay. I did forget to do this. Maybe that would help. Last one. And then I think before I glue them I'll try to do the snow with the gel pen. I think that'll be the easiest. It's easier not to have to try and handle it while it's glued to the background and not try to draw on the background. Let's see. And it's going this way, so the snow would accumulate up here. Nah. I think I need to draw it out instead, like so. A needle right now. I wouldn't mind these if I had colored them white to stick out, but they are, so I'm just gonna cut them a little bit. I need to make this in 2 parts because this one didn't go right. Let's try it like that. I'm just gonna freehand it. I do have the curve here to follow from the other one, and that seemed decent enough. Isn't drawing it? Yeah, there was. Okay. We are getting there. Slowly but steady. I do have... Oh, that's the card from yesterday. Too short. Nah, just gonna find any piece. I have plenty. This should be long enough. I'm not following it to the line or anything. It's just a guide. On top of the branch, so that everything sticking out underneath is visible. See, I'm still missing a bit here. So let's see, this curve will do. I think the inner end should be getting very close. So is gonna be the fun one. Cutting these. Stickles before we can put it on the card base and then be finished. It'll take a bit of time today. Should have put it on the hills on the inside before, but I didn't, so gonna have to live with that one. And now put it on here without smearing everything. I think it's time to call it quits. That was a rookie mistake. So now I can't put a block on top when it is adhering. That was today's card project. It turned out very nice, and I'm glad I could use both of the die. Well, not sets, but both days. The dice of both days. Since I had to skip yesterday, I wasn't home till 11:30. Because there was an incident at the mall where we were watching the movie, and we stood outside in the cold for an hour while the firefighters tried to find the fire. We don't know if they found anything. We don't think so. But yeah, not too bad. Bit crooked because of all the layers, but can't really do much about that. It does look very idyllic though. If I'm back tomorrow, it will probably be pretty late, and it will only be with a drawing of what I thought we could do with the die, because I'll be traveling. So I hope you'll be having a good day, evening, or night. Fucking sweet.